Hi, my name is Clay. I'm watching this YouTube video called Firestorm that was posted a year ago. And as you all know by now, we have quite the firestorm happening right now in California and a few neighboring states on the West Coast. But what we really need to see is a technology storm. And my idea is a Rainmaker drone, which is autonomous, remotely piloted with available technology. Now, Bell Helicopter has VTOL engines that can lift an enormous amount of weight if strategically placed around a ring tank ballast tank. Now, a ring tank ballast tank would be something like your submarine ballast tank, but outfitted for aircraft. It would flood through the bottom of the tank when you submerge it through bottom grates and fill up the tank instantly and vent the air out of the top. If you have a 16-foot diameter inside the tank and you use 400 feet of tank terminating in a 200-foot radius, you can load as much as 100,000 gallons of water right away in less than a minute. And the reason I know this is because I used to be a submariner, and I know how fast we can flood a small space with water when you submerge something. Now, to lift that weight, which will be like 500,000 pounds, you need VTOL aircraft engines, and you need enough of them to get the job done. And what I'm looking at is 16 to 20 VTOL engines that are like what you have on your military Osprey aircraft. Now, you can make it smaller. You can do a 100-foot radius tank that will hold 50,000 gallons of water, which is better than anything they have in the air right now. I mean, they got a lot of nice stuff up there, and that's great, but it's really not enough. We need to do more to stay ahead of this. Now, with a autonomous ring tank ballast tank with VTOLs that can lift it and fly it into wherever you need to go, you have satellites in space that detect a wildfire, and they activate these drones, and before firefighters can get out of bed, these drones are submerged in either the ocean or a lake, and they carry that water straight to the wildfire. They tilt, and when the water comes out of the top vents, because the bottom vents are closed with gravity stoppers, the downrush from the VTOLs along with the wind, whatever the wind speed is, makes it rain. And it will rain at the as necessary to cover a much greater area than what you're going to get with an aircraft dropping fire retardant. Now, if you have a 100-foot radius or 200-foot radius drone and you have 10 of them, you basically have a rainstorm that can put the fire out before it spreads. It's just available technology and a bit of assembly. I hope that you will pay attention and increase on what I've set down. Good luck.